everybody? Welcome to the ACC Conference Championship game. I am David, and we got Syracuse and North Carolina about to square off. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. North Carolina, Laerdal starting off at point guard. Jacoby Mamba at shooting guard. Dennis DeManis at small forward. Matthew Norris at power forward. Nyland Alexander at center. For Syracuse, Charlie Banks will be your starting point guard. Dwayne Sammons will be starting at shooting guard. Sebastian Grushning at small forward. At power forward, Jason Snyder. And at center, we got Bjorn Lockhart. And that is going to be a very interesting battle as we got someone stepping into the booth, none other than Coach Csba. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay. Going to try to be as unbiased as possible here.
Well, I appreciate you stepping in. I was prepared to do it alone, but appreciate you stepping in. So, CSBA, are you ready for this ball game? Are y'all ready? Let's get this game underway as it's time for some CSBA action. It's going to be a good one. Let me know how the audio is.
Jason Snyder.
Love the elevator music that we got going for the intro.
I know, right? I don't know why they got the elevator music going. Well, here we go. We don't often get these starting lineups. I'll tell you what, I think this is just a tad too loud. Let me, we're going to turn the volume down 1 second, you guys. I was told the volume in the last one wasn't loud enough, and I barely turned it up, and now it's extremely too loud. Put it back to where I had it so I can actually hear. All right. Can you still hear me, C-Lab?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Oh, well, I appreciate you joining me. What are you looking for in this game, as unbiased as you can, out of these two teams?
There's a huge matchup at shooting guard between Jacoby Mamba and Dwayne Sammons, and also got to look at Charlie Banks versus Laerdal. If we see him right there, two seniors that are both looking to lead their team to a conference championship.
Here we go. We saw Snyder, we saw Olive kind of looking off like he's trying to look at the nets or something. But let's see what we got. This is going to be a big-time matchup. Syracuse has had a couple huge wins to get to this situation. None other bigger than defeating Miami and ending their perfect season. Congratulations to you guys on that. And
Thank you.
Right away, Charlie Banks coming out firing.
Yeah, picking up right where he left off for us in the last game, so hoping to see a little bit more of that for my own sake.
Let us know if the stream is good for you guys and the audio is good for you guys. Let us know how that is. But right now, you know, one of these teams are going to have to come out on fire and take control of the game. And right now, it's looking like Syracuse wants to do that. Here we go, North Carolina with the ball. Looking to get their first basket still. Not able to get a basket and a turnover. That's huge. Syracuse looking to make some moves. Dwayne Sammons with the ball, passes out.
Yeah, there's some good defense there in the paint to break it up.
Yes, it is. There's Sebastian. He's trying to make some moves, some spin moves, and a nice take. Doesn't get to fall. Great offensive putback, but the defense right there. 3 chances, and they don't get a basket. Shot clock violation for Syracuse.
Yeah, North Carolina being real strong under the rim here tonight. Probably going to be a challenge to get points for Syracuse.
Well, North Carolina inbounding almost a minute and a half in the game. They don't have a point yet. Olive at point guard directing traffic right here. Passes down, nice pass, but not able to get the shot to fall. Definitely frustrating for Alexander.
Yeah, we'll have to see it. Wow.
Look at the Viking with the nice ball.
Yeah, we'll have to see what UNC team comes out here. 2 games against Duke in their last 2 games and totally different point totals, 98 in the first and 75 in the second. So little Jekyll and Hyde offense over the last couple of games for UNC.
Well, North Carolina, they have not got a shot yet in over 2 minutes, but they're going to the free throw line. Olive will be going. Hopefully he can get the first point for him. He has been perfect this season. 16 of 16 at free throws. So definitely a guy that is able to make them. Let's see if he can put North Carolina on the boards.
Yeah, free throws so important. We see it in a lot of games. Teams can win or lose on free throws, especially in these close, tight games like we're expecting here.
Yeah, we just got done watching a very close game with very heartbreaking as Arizona State loses by 1 to Gonzaga. I mean, it was a very close game.
Yeah, some late game, last minute heroics there from Money Mills saved the day for Gonzaga. So.
Laird Olive gets 2 free throws, puts North Carolina on the scoreboard. It is 4-2 Syracuse. And look at the defense, Olive all over Banks. Banks somehow gets the ball, passes down to Snyder for another basket.
Yeah, nice find there by Banks after almost losing control of it. So, Olaf and Banks going to be going at each other all night.
Alexander and Lockhart going at it now. And Alexander got the best of Lockhart with a nice steal.
Yeah, nice little separation there, and he was able to get the turnaround.
So Syracuse up by 2. Snyder down in the paint. Nice over-under. The offensive board. The putback doesn't get the shot to fall. Snyder going to the free throw line.
Yeah, Snyder real active under the basket early on. See if that continues as, Syracuse game plan seems to be a lot of inside out right now.
We got a first-time chatter. We got Rody. We appreciate you joining us. Welcome to the CSBA. This is a simulation, AI versus AI, but all these players have a human behind them. So if you want to see your player on the court, recruiting is right around the corner. Join our Discord server, and I'll type it out here, and you can get on board and get you a player made and see yourself on the court. And Snyder with the first free throw.
Yeah, and, we're talking about every human behind a player. Right now I'm looking at my own player on my own team that I coach and broadcast for. It's a weird feeling at the moment.
I'm trying to figure out, is your player an improvement or what?
Yeah, over the last one, yes. he seems to be vastly better than my last attempt at making a player.
I was talking about appearance.
Yeah, no, he looks better too.
North Carolina not able to get the shot to fall. Syracuse up 8-4. Snyder with the ball. Passes over to Charlie Banks. Lockhart was wanting the ball. They didn't get it down to him. But Snyder has it down low now. Nice put up, but not able to get it to fall. And here comes North Carolina.
Got a little locked up there on that one.
Here we go. The defense for Syracuse has been solid all night. Look at Charlie Banks there, poking the ball free. Great job. And now Charlie Banks will be rewarded with the basket.
Yeah, Banks going to finish on the other end. Sam, he's picked up that loose ball, so good timeout here for UNC.
Yeah, that was a great time. Great little give and go there by the teammates. But Salmon's rewarding Banks for his defensive efforts. Definitely nice to see. So these two teams have played each other before. A total of 7 times, actually. The last game, North Carolina won 89-67. Syracuse definitely looked to revenge that loss.
Yeah, I was definitely looking to get back on that one. I feel like we were a little off our game plan in that game. Definitely showed on the scoreboard. You see it tonight. Things are looking a little different. Hopefully that keeps up.
Well, Syracuse, they have 4 out of the 7 wins. So you guys do hold the season edge all time against them. We'll see if you guys can maintain it tonight, or North Carolina could tie it up.
I didn't realize this was to determine if they could tie us. So
yeah, this is game number 8.
Wow, amazing we've played that many times.
There we go. Syracuse, nice shot, a buzzer beater there by Tyrone London.
Wow, yeah. So the big center Tyrone London there, nice turnaround jumper.
And North Carolina responded right back. Great job.
Yeah, UNC probably has a bit stronger bench unit here, so we're going to see if Syracuse can weather the storm or if UNC is going to use that to pull ahead.
Right now, Syracuse trying to play some outside ball. Harden for 3. It doesn't fall. Great rebound right there for North Carolina. And an alley-hoop does not go. That was definitely a
great defense. Yeah, great defense there from lockdown Biggie.
Pierre with the ball. Trying to make something happen. It's interesting that Pierre, this is his only season. He's going pro. Pierre offensive board, or almost offensive board.
Yeah, maybe might be one of the first one and dones we've seen in the CSBA. Not sure if we've.
Yeah, I can't think of any. I think he may be the first one. Nice take by Harden, but doesn't get it to fall. Defense was smothering him.
Coach Glass, good reason for moving his player, taking over OSU next season. Did what he had to do to get that roster in the early.
Well, here we go. We are tied up 12-12. And it has been a very interesting first half, definitely defensive-minded. Only 12 points. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean that's definitely part of our strategy. We kind of want to slow things down. Don't want to let UNC get out and run. I know Coach Hubbard probably thinking the other way. They want to get out and run on us and do what they did in the first game. So probably exactly what the coaches are talking to the team here at timeout about. Focus on your game plan. Try to get it back to what.
Let's see what Syracuse drew up as they come out of the timeout. Harden with the ball. He had a lane but didn't take it. He almost loses the ball there. Getting a little bit sloppy. Luckily, Boogie was there to get the ball back. That's right, it was one. I apologize.
Yeah, good second effort. Oh.
Monster dunk, Jim Bob. In the last game, we saw Jim Bob tear it up. His first time not in college game, but 6 monster dunks, if I'm not mistaken, against Duke. So he's someone that Syracuse does not want to see get going.
Yeah, he definitely was a big part of that inside game against Duke. So nice put back there by London.
And Jim Bob with the ball again. And Jim Bob is going pro too. North Carolina's going to have a couple open roster spots next season.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do with that. Open roster spots sometimes help teams to find those missing pieces or redevelop themselves if they've got a lot of guys leaving. So see what Coach Csba does there with UNC.
They got Boogie with the ball right now. Passes out to London. London going to shoot it up. It doesn't go down, and that's the end of the first quarter, CSBA. It's been a wild one already. North Carolina, Syracuse, ACC championship on the line. Nothing will be left on the court when it's all said and done, as these two teams are knotted up at 14 apiece. CSBA, we got 30 people on the Twitch stream. I appreciate all you guys very much. C-Web, what are you seeing in this game let's go for North Carolina that needs to make an adjustment?
For North Carolina, their starters definitely need to come out when they get a chance in the second quarter and play a little bit better. The bench unit for UNC has been what's got them backside here after the starters gave up. I think it was 6-point lead for Syracuse when the bench came in. So see how that keeps up, and if who's coming out in the beginning of the quarter. Looks like the starter back.
Well, here we go, North Carolina. Olive with the ball.
Actually got a bit of a mixed unit for both teams.
Almost a turnover at the loose ball. Syracuse gets the ball right back.
Yeah, real scramble. I couldn't tell who was the last one touches it, but it looks like it bounced off a UNC player.
So Syracuse inbound, and Charlie Banks with the ball. He started out with a quick shot, hasn't done anything in a while. Let's see what he's doing. He's going to be hungry, and he goes right at the basket. Doesn't get to fall. North Carolina pushing fast. They got a lane. And a nice floater for Dennis.
Yeah, really nice floater there. Found some space, was able to get the shot to go over the two Syracuse defenders.
And there's Snyder getting those points right back, keeping the game tied at 14. This is going to be a close one. And an alley-hoop attempt, but the Viking, Bjorn Lockhart, stopping that one. Charlie Banks with the ball.
Yeah,
now he's going to go to Lockhart, and Lockhart's going to lay it in.
Ooh. Wow, yeah. Yeah, Lockhart turning the tide. One defense on one end, offense on the other. So see if he's waking up, going to become a big part of this game or not.
When Lockhart gets going, Syracuse is very scary. And a great block by Syracuse. That was Sebastian. Great job there. Charlie Banks with the ball. Wide open three. Bang for Salmons.
Bang.
A 5-point lead,
Yeah,
the largest lead of the night.
Yeah, that's what we want Salmons doing, is getting those shots from the wing. UNC's got some players that can do that as well, so anytime we get those open looks, we need to knock them down.
Well, I'm looking right now, Syracuse with the 5-point lead. We're talking a little bit about North Carolina. I want to see Charlie Banks get going, but I really like seeing Lockhart get fired up offensively, defensively. He is a key to victory for this Syracuse team, no doubt.
He was a little bit quiet in the Miami game, only 2 points, but 6 rebounds and a couple big blocks. That's been his thing this year. He's not leading the league, but I think he's third in the CSBA in blocks. So. Ooh. Thanks for the rare miss on the.
North Carolina not able to capitalize, but Alexander, the offensive board in the putback. You know, it's interesting in the game preview, Eric Pierre did it, but he has Banks, Snyder, and Sammons as the 3 big players. You know, you guys have several big weapons. Those are all big guys, but Lockhart not on that list. Looking at North Carolina, they got Kim Abedabo, Dennis Dominguez, and Laird Olive as the 3 guys that need to have impact games.
Yeah, I mean, Bjorn maybe just falling off that list because he's been, like I said, been a little bit more quiet the past couple of games. But you see him right there, big piece of everything. Oh,
Charlie Banks with a missed layup, and North Carolina answers right back as Mamba with a 3. It is a tie ball game.
Yeah, that's a bad miss.
Charlie Banks with the ball, getting around the Viking. Great pick. And the Viking with the offensive board, the putback. This is a dangerous offense if the Viking gets going. Look at 6 points, 3 of 3 already tonight.
Yeah, and if you know that's what Bjorn is so good at is backing up Charlie Banks. You know, when Banks misses, Bjorn's able to grab a lot of those rebounds and turn them into points anyway. Ooh. Not sure how that's on Banks, but okay.
It's Banks' first foul. And Dennis the Menace will be going to the free throw line. A very creative game. I got to give hats off to the creativity there.
Yeah, definitely give him creativity points for that one.
Jim Bob's calling Charlie Banks out for running his mouth and then missing layups. People getting a little bit of biting going on in Twitch chat. First free throw is good. Let's see if he can convert the second one.
Interesting player switch here as Lockhart comes out.
And the Menace makes both of his free throws. It's still tied, 23-23. 4.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Defense all over Charlie Banks, and he's still going to put it up, and he misses. Great rebound by Mambo with the iconic number 24. Let's see if he can put up a big shot tonight. Nice take. The Menace is having a field day right now.
Yeah, he really is. You know, Syracuse is missing too many shots to see 10 for 28. Free percentage is going to have to improve.
And here's Snyder backing down, and Snyder misses. And another rebound for Mamba. He's had quite a few. A wide open 3 for North Carolina, but Justin Morris Jr. not able to make it. But Syracuse, a quick transition basket. Charlie Banks with the dunk. 25-25.
Wow. Unforced error there from UNC.
Syracuse will get the ball back. It's a tie ball game. We see Snyder and Banks coming out. Harden will be leading the offense for Syracuse now.
Really low-scoring game here so far.
Yeah, you know, we saw that last night. Ohio State, Michigan. Was it 13-12 or something like that first quarter? It was crazy.
Yeah, something like that. A really low-scoring game in the first half. Michigan poured it on there late, Yeah, it didn't look like that game was going to break 60.
Jim Bob with the big basket. Jim Bob, he's trying to help do his part for North Carolina right now. You know, Jim Bob has won a conference championship before. He won one last year with Marquette. Using that experience now, a pass down low, great pass. I don't know how Sammons was able to hold on to that and still get a basket.
And it looked like a UNC player got their hand on it, and Sammons still, just the fight to get the ball back. Great defense there from Shine.
And a big-time dunk from Sammons.
Sammons just taken over the last couple seconds here.
And just like that, it is a 4-point lead for Syracuse. Down to Jim Bob. Jim Bob, he misses that shot, unfortunately. We talk him up and he starts missing shots. But right now, Syracuse is not missing shots. It's Sebastian with a huge basket, causing North Carolina to take a timeout.
Yeah, UNC, this is exactly what we did to Miami. We're kind of wondering if UNC is getting a little worried that seeing a similar pattern. They definitely need to tighten up on defense right now. Way too many fast breaks and quick cuts from Syracuse opening up that back.
Don't forget, after this game, we got the Big 12 Conference Championship. West Virginia, Kansas. One of them will walk away with the crown. Who will it be? Following immediately after this game, make sure you stay in the stream. 41 of y'all in the stream. I appreciate y'all very much. So, TD Saff said, Q's looking good. They are. They're looking real good right now.
Yeah, I just got to keep up what we're doing. But, we know UNC is not out of this game. And, they could come back and bury us at any second. So.
North Carolina with the ball passes out. There's Justin Morris Jr. top of the key with the ball. Gets around Pierre. Morris for three. Doesn't fall. Pierre with the putback dunk.
Wow. Somebody from UNC go back and clip that. Yeah, that was a massive dunk.
That is a clippable clip if I've ever seen one. Nice take right there. Jim Bob couldn't do nothing. Shine gave him all he had.
Yeah, Shine is just one of those players that, when you do something fancy on one end, he's just all about the game. Come back and put it back in the face of the other.
Well, there's Pierre, another offensive rebound and putback. That's 2 possessions in a row. 4-point game. Harden driving for Syracuse. Going to push the ball back out. He's trying to get it down there. Shine loses it. Jim Bob has it, pushing it up. A mid-range, and Pierre, another offensive board and putback. Pierre is on fire. Wow.
Yeah, and a terrible foul there from Harden. You got to just let him have that bucket. Don't foul him when he's got about a foot on you.
I didn't even get a chance to say the N1. Holy cow, Pierre. He needs to reconsider going pro. He'll do good in the pros, but man, I'm gonna hate to see him not in college ball next season.
Yeah, he came into this game and is really just taken over here toward the end of the second.
Pierre is only averaging 9.4 points a game. He is averaging 7.7 rebounds a game. So, been really good on rebounding, and he's got 23 offensive boards. Been dominant. Oh, what a grab. Justin Morris gets it to the hot hand, Pierre. Passes down to Jim Bob, who's been cold. But Jim Bob gets that one to fall. 36-35, North Carolina has taken the lead, and we are at halftime, CSBA. 36 North Carolina, 35 Syracuse. At the end of this game, we will have an ACC champion. Who's it gonna be? Stay tuned to find out. All 38 of you, I appreciate you. Talk to me, Coach C-Webb. What are you gonna tell your guys in the locker room?
I mean, I'm going to tell them keep doing what we're doing, but maybe just a little bit better shot selection. North Carolina, we're out-chancing them, but we're not converting as many high percentage chances. So that's what's led to us trailing here at halftime, I think. For you, see, you know, maybe I'm telling them to look outside a little bit more. Haven't heard a lot from Mamba or Cam Adebobo from 3 points yet, although they have hit a few shots. So, both teams got a little bit of work to do here because low-scoring games.
Here we go. Second half fixing to kick off, you guys. It's big time. Again, it's the ACC championship game. These two teams are fighting hard for that chip. Who's gonna get it? North Carolina catching fire. Pierre leading the charge late in the second quarter. 3 offensive putbacks. Fantastic job by him. Right now, Bob's gonna have to step it up as he's kind of gone cold. He did hit a shot right before halftime. Hopefully that will help change the momentum. But he was big in the win against Duke. He's got to be big here. So here we go. North Carolina with the ball.
Fair to say he's going to have to come up big for USC.
And great start by North Carolina, getting 2 points right away. Extending their lead to 3. Snyder trying to bully himself down low, passes out to Banks. Banks for 2. And Banks with the long 2. Nice pass
didn't
vision.
quite hit his foot back over the line, but great pass vision there for sure.
They get the ball to Pierre. He's the hot hand, the spin around. And Pierre wearing that number 23 proudly. That was a great fadeaway.
Yeah, he burned Lockhart on that one. People are not going to be happy about that next time he sees him with the ball.
Charlie Banks gets the ball to Lockhart. Pierre guarding him. Let's see if Lockhart tries to take it out on him. Lockhart passes in the corner to Banks. Banks driving, puts it up and gets it to fall. That kind of looked like one of those shots. I think the ref's going to blow a whistle and he just throw it up, but he got it to fall.
Yeah, acrobatic shot. Almost expected the and one, like you said. Ref maybe choked on his whistle a little bit, but athletic play by Banks to make the shot nonetheless.
Great passing by North Carolina. Second chance putback and 1. Snyder fouled him. Holy cow.
Yeah, again, not a good foul here from my guys. Can't be giving up and ones when you're giving up the easy basket to begin with.
Pierre waving to the crowd as he should be. And tell you what, the court vision by North Carolina, I mean, that was a perfect passing drill to get the 3-point shot. It didn't go in, but it led to offensive rebound and the foul. So great possession by North Carolina. You want to convert those and ones, though. Morris needs to do better. Morris with the rebound. Mamba pushing up. And not able to get that shot to fall.
Yeah, good job forcing it back.
Charlie Banks with the ball, top of the key. Got it. He's got a big mismatch. Lockhart blocked from behind by Alexander. Great job by North Carolina.
Yeah, Bjorn didn't take that shot good enough. Good job there by North Carolina getting out of it as well.
Well, here's Snyder trying to post up. Snyder's had quite a bit of success tonight. The offensive 3-second violation. That kind of looked like he was trying to sell a charge the way he hit the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not sure what that was all about. Got the 3-second violation anyway, so.
Here's Olive with the ball, top of the key. Driving, great take. Now that was a great job there, Dennis the Menace. Charlie Banks, he misses. Sammons with the loose ball foul.
Oh. And the Menace is just eating us alive there tonight. You see it again.
It's a 7-point game. You hear them holler defense right now. Syracuse fans loud and proud. Olive trying to drive. Passes down to Dennis. Excuse me, Norris. I apologize. And gets the basket, but North Carolina forced Syracuse to take a timeout.
Yeah, good timeout. We were giving up a little bit too much there. North Carolina's been a little bit more effective here in this third quarter than we wanted them to be, and starting to pull away. So we're going to need to find something here to close that lead back into.
There we go on this timeout. Syracuse with the ball down by 9. Let's see what they drew up. Coach, I'm about to give you a grade on the play that you drew up here. Harden with the drive, doesn't get the points. The putback is blocked. I don't know about that grade, Coach.
A good play, bad shot.
The Menace with a nice shot. It's an 11-point game. North Carolina starting to get comfortable.
Yeah, this is not what we want to see right now at Syracuse. But North Carolina, like you said, definitely looks like they're starting to feel comfortable out there.
Alexander blocking Lockhart. Olive pushing up at the alley-oop, but not able to convert. Missed opportunity for North Carolina. That could have been a huge momentum play right there.
Yeah, that was a huge boost to our not. Yeah, lost momentum.
Here we go. Harden bringing the ball up for Syracuse. Down by 11. Passes down to Shine. Shine not able to get the shot to fall. Alexander with the rebound. Csba to the corner. Bang! Nice three for Cam Adebayo. Excuse me. Some of these names are just wild. You know that, C-Web?
Yeah, there's a few that are a little announced, and we said I mentioned it in half. So Adebayo needed to get going in order for UNC to start pulling away and see it.
Ace Adams not able to get the shot to fall, but Syracuse with a huge three gets the game down to 11.
Yeah, huge three for, I don't even know who that was that shot that, but
Justin Morris not able to get his shot to fall. Syracuse pushing, Shine driving, and Shine with a nice dunk. Gets it back to single digits. Syracuse only down by 9. 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Csba down to Alexander.
Shine looked like he's trying to do it. Wow.
Alexander with the offensive board and put it right back up. Extends the lead back to 11. 2 minutes and 31 seconds. This game is going fast. Syracuse with the ball. Harden bringing it up. Justin Morris needs to play him a little bit closer. Shine with a nice take.
Yeah, like I said, Shine looks like he's trying to do it all himself right now.
I think North Carolina needs to get Pierre back in there. It's a 9-point game. Alexander with the screen for Abitaboa. Passes out to Alexander. Nobody wants to shoot it. 2, 1. Rattles out. Interesting sequence on that possession.
Yeah, not the greatest sequence from UNC, and gave up 2 points, forced to take a timeout here.
Yeah, it's a 7-point game. 1 minute, 43 seconds left in the third. This game is getting crazy. Syracuse mounting a comeback. And would it be their first big win of the tournament? They've already knocked off Miami. Let's see if they can continue it. North Carolina's been on a nice little run beating Duke. And that's never an easy game.
So, he actually took down Duke 2 games in a row. Duke 8 and the semifinal here in the ACC.
Justin Morris Jr. with the 3 for North Carolina. Extends the lead back out to 10. Harden up top with the ball. Nice screen and a drive. They're going to call the foul on Justin Morris Jr.
Yeah, good take there by Harden to draw the foul. See if he can get convert from the line here and get us back to within single digits.
Let's see what he can do. And he makes it, the first one. It's a 9-point game. London checking out.
Interesting substitution there.
You know, it's interesting. We only got 2 seniors in this game. Of course, that's Banks and Olive, and both of them have had some great careers. Olive's had a quieter career as far as less boisterous. Banks has made sure that everyone knows who he is. But both of them, at the end of the day, phenomenal CSBA careers.
Yeah, Lockhart is senior as well.
Yeah, that's right. I apologize. And of course, Lockhart's had a great career. Easy 3! That's money when you leave him open like that.
Yeah, elbow just lethal from downtown. You can't leave him open. Gonna have to close out on him if he wants to survive this big.
Pierre with another rebound. For 3! Bang! Talking about a change of momentum, Ace Adams. Huge 3. It's a 14-point game. Salmon's trying to respond, doesn't get to fall. Alexander with the rebound.
Yeah, that's a huge swing right there. Made 3 and a missed 3 on the other end. That's basically a 6-point loss to Syracuse.
Down to Alexander. Alexander, the spin move. Too easy. Snyder, with 1.3 seconds left, gets the shot to fall. It's the end of the third quarter, CSBA. 66-52. North Carolina on top. Where the 4 is at, I shouldn't even have to say it. This is the ACC championship game. Y'all should be hyped. 43 y'all in the Twitch chat. I appreciate every single one of you. Get on your feet this fourth quarter. It's going to be crazy. Syracuse has had several big runs. North Carolina always finds a way to answer back. What does Syracuse have to do to be able to close that gap?
I got to play better defense. We're giving up too many chances on the fast break right now, and way too many wide open 3-pointers. Just not playing good defense.
Charlie Banks is calling for 25 points, and he needs 25 points in the fourth quarter. That would be that'd be a wild fourth quarter.
I mean, we've seen him do. I think he scored like 17 in the fourth. So
you sound like a Canadian, and it makes it harder to root for you, according to Big Mountie Daddy.
I sound like a Canadian. Okay.
Charlie Banks with the ball. He's trying to make something happen. Block, Pierre. But Lockhart right there to get the loose ball.
Yeah, Lockhart able to point. Hopefully, being involved got a little quiet there in the third quarter, and that's when we fell behind.
And Pierre defensively has been a monster. And look at that! Oh, an alley layup miss. Syracuse, they go for alley hoop. That's deflected. Now, Karate Kid said, mad props to you for doing color on your own game. I definitely appreciate it. My voice is struggling right now. So thank you for joining me tonight. Both these teams.
Oh, my pleasure. Oh, like I said,
both these teams going really fast right now. Snyder able to get the N1, but this fast tempo, not the best of shots for both sides.
No, and once again, giving up the N1 for us is not what we needed.
Well, I guess we're going to watch them dance around for a minute. And he converts the N1. Great job by Norris. 15-point game.
Yeah, Syracuse not looking good down 15 right now.
Salmon's trying to drive. Defense not letting him in. Mamba all over him. Down to the Viking. Got a mismatch. He just big boys himself down. 2 points.
Yeah, really take there by Lockhart. I'd like to see him do that a few more times. If we can get a couple of stops and have Lockhart do that again, maybe we're back in there.
Interesting possession right there. Olive had a lane to go, but he passes out to Norris, and Norris misses a three. And no one covers Lockhart, and he dunks it wide open. North Carolina cannot allow Lockhart to get going like that. It's an 11-point game.
Yeah, big flush from Lockhart. See how UNC was on.
Salmon for three! Oh, doesn't get it to fall. That could have been huge for Syracuse.
Yeah, that would have been.
Lockhart with the foul, and gonna send North Carolina to the free throw line, up by 11.
And not a bad foul there by Lockhart. Morris definitely strong driving.
So let's see if Norris can convert the three. And he gets the free throw. He's got a badge aggravated because of it now. I hate when the animations decide to let us watch nothing but don't let us see the highlights.
Yeah.
And Norris nails both of them, extending the lead to 13 points for North Carolina. Syracuse, a good timeout
here by Syracuse. Definitely need to talk it over, being down by 13 with only 5.5 minutes to go.
Both teams 3 timeouts left. Lots of time left to only have 3 timeouts. So the timeout strategy will be very interesting. Who's going to win that one? Because that's going to take some strategy right there. All right, let's talk about. Good.
There is time left. We've seen bigger comebacks than this in smaller amounts of time. So, 13-0 run is not unheard of.
And the pick-up this week was 43-8 in favor of North Carolina. But honestly, this score looks worse than what it really is. Syracuse has been in this game the entire time. And they've led for part of the time. Salmons for 3! Bang! Big time 3 to answer coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, really well drawn up play there. And Salmons able to lead down to 10.
Well, great response by North Carolina. Charlie Banks with the ball. He doesn't have any of those 25 points he talked about. Oh, what a foul. Dennis diminished the hard contact right there. Sebastian will be going to the line for 2. Coach Hubba, thank you, my friend.
Good
5 gifted subs. Appreciate you very much. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to cut you off there, C-Web.
Oh, good.
There we go. And he hits the first one. It's an 11-point game. Jim Bob checking back in for North Carolina. Pierre going to the bench.
Yeah, interesting substitution here for North Carolina. Gonna have to see how the starters coming in a little bit early is gonna affect the rotation for both teams.
And honestly, the way Pierre has played, you would think that, they're going to want him on the floor at the end of the game over Jim Bob just based off the performance right now. But Jim Bob can catch fire. You never know.
Yeah, you never know how these interesting coaching decisions pan out at the end of the game. Sometimes it doesn't seem great. Nice.
Mamba with a nice 3. North Carolina up by 13. Charlie Banks with the ball. Gets it down to Snyder. Trying to put it up, and he gets it up, but does not get it to fall, but does get fouled by Norris. Norris going to Snyder goes to the line for 2.
Yeah, good job there by Snyder to draw the foul. Keep this up in the fourth quarter. Maybe you get somebody into foul trouble, but I don't know that anybody on UNC is really too close. Neither team fouling too much here.
It's been a pretty quiet night when it comes to fouls. And Snyder making the first one.
Yeah, so Syracuse, we keep hanging around in this one, but just haven't quite been able to get back to the lead that we had in the first half.
Snyder has not missed a free throw this year. He remains perfect.
Oh, perfect.
11-point game. Jim Bob with the ball for North Carolina. Passes down to Norris. Norris doesn't get the ball. Offensive putback. And 1. Salmons with the foul.
Yeah, nice block there on the front end by Lockhart, but not able to end the play.
I love the fight I'm seeing. Syracuse not going away. Syracuse, the clear underdog in this game, but they are not playing like it. They are playing their butts off, and it's been a great game. I mean,
We've definitely been.
Go ahead.
We've definitely been in it from the beginning, from the opening whistle. So let's see if we can respond here and get it back to manageable for the last 2 minutes.
In all respect to you and your program, Csba, y'all done an amazing job. We talked about how stacked the ACC was all season long. Miami, North Carolina, Duke, 3 huge powerhouses. But here you are in the ACC championship game. You defeated Miami for this opportunity. So hats off to you and your team. Y'all are still fighting. It's a 12-point game. A little under 4 minutes. It's not over. Let's see what you guys got.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but it's hard to win 3 games in the conference tournament. Having that first round bye is always a nice big pad to help you win.
Okay, Syracuse getting a couple stops and a couple baskets at the 9-point game.
All of a sudden, things are looking a little different.
And here we go, another stop. Charlie Banks for 2, and he nails it. 7-point game. Syracuse on the comeback. Little less than 3 minutes in the game.
Like I said, quick runs are not impossible, and you see it right there, really just turning the tide of the game. UNC still with the lead, obviously, but they're going to have to be careful here going into the last 2 minutes.
Well, Olive with the miss, Charlie Banks with the rebound. It's a 7-point game. They got to play smart here, and they turn it over.
And
trying to get fancy. And then turning the favor. Lockhart did that to Alexander earlier in the game. He deflected one, went down court and got one, and Alexander just got him back.
Yeah. Those two have been going at each other.
Well, Salmons misses a 3. Charlie Banks says he is fancy. I'm thinking more like fancy from the Reba song, maybe. There's Olive, passes down to Dennis. Dennis to Menace. Nice take. And 1. And it's a 9-point game.
Yeah, Salmon's third foul there, so he's going to have to be careful in the last 2 minutes he doesn't foul out.
It seems to be getting a lot more aggressive the last couple minutes.
Yeah, intensity always ratchets up a little bit toward the end of the game, especially Syracuse went on that run, closed it down to 7. UNC had to come back and give some kind of answer. So.
Converts the first one, it's a 10-point game again. Let's see if they can extend the lead. And they do, but you know what? It just takes another little run like y'all already have.
Yeah, if we can get another little quick 7-point run and get this thing back to a 5-point game, let's get the story.
And Charlie Banks loses the ball. Ace Adams with it. North Carolina feeling good. They're probably going to try to eat some clock up here.
Yeah, that was not what we needed to have happen.
To Norris, and Norris misses. Banks with the rebound. 1:12 left in the game. Lockhart to Salmons, and it rattles out.
Yeah, and that's probably going to be the end of it. I don't know if we're going to have enough gas in the tank to come back from 11 down when we need to go. North Carolina got to get the ball.
Mamba with the ball passes over to Domenis. Over to Alexander. Alexander for a long two. Doesn't fall. Lockhart with a nice board. And nice shot right there. Sebastian not giving up. And Adams loses the ball. Charlie Banks steals it. And he steps back court. That is very frustrating. Very frustrating.
Yeah. I don't know that it would have made a huge difference, but would have liked to have seen what could have happened.
Well, here we go. 15 seconds left. And Alexander offensive board, and this should do it. Csba passes over to Ace Adams. North Carolina is going to be your season 6 ACC champions. Congratulations, first-year coach Hubba, taking his team to a championship right away. But hats off to Syracuse. They fought all season long. They pulled the upset of the tournament, and they beat the undefeated Miami Hurricanes and played their heart out tonight. Both teams with a heck of a game, heck of a conference tournament. Nothing to shake their heads off about. Congratulations. Wow.
Yeah, big congratulations. So you guys played a great game. Fought back from that first half where you guys were trailing most of the way and, grabbed the lead in the third quarter and then didn't want to give it back. So, great job. Can't say too much more than that.
Well, look at this. At 51% from the field goal range for North Carolina, 46 for Syracuse. Both of y'all took quite a few threes, but didn't really have the best of luck. Bench points is the difference. North Carolina 35-19. That's the game right there. That's what it was.
Yeah, we saw it in the third quarter there. The UNC bench was just a little bit more potent than ours was, and extended that lead out for them in the third quarter, and they were able to hold on for the rest of the game.
Well, let's take a look at the box scores. We got the Big 12 championship coming up next. West Virginia and Kansas. We don't want to hold that up. Want to make sure we give our time here, though. Lockhart, leading scorer for Syracuse, 14 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Salmons, 13 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 5 of 11 shooting, 3 of 8 from three-point land. That doesn't help. Charlie Banks, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals. He didn't shoot that well either. Snyder, 10 points, 9 rebounds, almost had the double-double. Threw an assist in there as well. Shine, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Sebastian, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal, and 3 blocks. Big defensive game. That's a big-time game for him. That's a small forward with 3 blocks. That's big. Harden, 4 points, 1 rebound, and an assist. London, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Devontae Wilson, 3 points, 2 assists, and a steal. And Boogie had 1 steal. What do you want to say about this side of the ball?
Really good game all the way up and down the lineup. Really can't complain about anybody's performance. Boogie, no points. He was a player that had gotten a little bit hot over the past few games. Was kind of expecting him to do a little bit more.
Well, let's take a look at North Carolina, the ACC champions. Dennis Domenis, 12 points, 3 rebounds. That's crazy. Their leading scorer only 12 points. But 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Norris also had 12 points, had 4 rebounds. Alexander, the double-double, 10 points, 15 rebounds, an assist, 2 steals, and 6 blocks. Player of the game. I didn't even see them say a player of the game. So I guess we get to call one.
I don't think they did. But it's definitely him. Double-double and 6 blocks on 5 of 9 shooting. That's what you call a solid night for the office.
So he'll be the Wereforce player of the game since Jordan Brand didn't want to do it. Pierre, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Mamba, 8 points, 3 rebounds. Jim Bob, 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Ace Adams, 7 points. Laird Olive, 6 points, 2 rebounds. He threw 6 assists in there and also had a block. Cam Adebayo, 6 points, 1 rebound. Justin Morris Jr., 5 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, and 2 steals. That's a pretty solid up and down lineup for North Carolina with those stats.
Yeah, that's a really solid scorecard, top to bottom. That's the reason those guys were victorious tonight. We saw it with the bench points, and you see it again in the box score reflected what happened there. Pierre being the biggest player off the bench tonight, obviously.
Well, don't forget, right after this game, I'm going to get out of the way. West Virginia, Kansas, Big 12 championship on the line. Stay tuned. They'll be right here to take over. I appreciate all you guys. C-Web, thank you again for joining us, even though it was your game. I greatly appreciate you, my friend. Anything to say before we head out?
Actually kind of a pleasure to call my own game for a change. Interesting to give a little bit of coaching feedback, being able to know what I was doing from the get-go. So, again, congratulations, UNC. You guys played a great game. You deserve the win, and big ACC.
Well, I appreciate you. Great job tonight. North Carolina, congratulations. CSBA, we're out.